Howdy folks, Chaplain Dave here, J316 Excavation, and today we're doing a real-world review of the DeWalt backpack toolbox. Tool bag, tool kit, tool holder, tool bag. Let's jump in. So I wanted to do a real-world review. There's a lot of reviews will show you all the stuff that but how does it hold up in the real world? So I have an excavation business. We do dirt work. We build site pads, driveways, dig swimming pools, septic tanks, land clearing. So we use tools all the time. And why did I want to really go with a backpack tool bag to begin with? There's several reasons. Number one, I had the traditional tool bag for a long time that all of us have had, and that thing's so cluttered, and it takes you 10-15 minutes sometimes to find the right tool, or you don't ever have it, you left it somewhere. And this, what I like is it forces you to put things back, and it forces you to stay organized. There's not a huge area where you can just dump a bunch of loose stuff and worry about it later. Even if you have tools scattered everywhere, as you go to put your things up, they have to go back in a specific spot. And now when you go to reuse, use your tool bag again, it's right where you need it. It takes you 2 seconds to find it. So that has been a big game changer to begin with. And one of the big things I really like, it's got the hard bottom, so it stands up. It's got a great handle up here that shows no signs of tearing. It's really built in there. So you use this about 90% of the time. But what's really nice is the fact that it is a backpack and it has these straps on here. There's a job that we had not too long ago. It was a swimming pool dig, and a lot of times this is very common. We have to park out in the road because of our equipment, and we got to trek in to wherever the job site is. So to have these straps, and a lot of times, you're just throwing it over one shoulder if you're just walking a short distance. But like this particular job site, we have to carry in, say, my laser. That's not something I'm going to leave out on the job site. We're going to leave the equipment, the excavator and the skid steer. Those big pieces of equipment will be left there as we're doing the job. But day in, day out, you're going to take your tools home with you, the laser, some of those type of things, and so it allows you to have your hands freed up and to and still carry this. So that's really nice. So let me pull the camera closer and we'll dive into the actual backpack itself so you can see the stuff and what it looks like. So on the outside, you got this pouch. I don't really use that. It's a waterproof, kind of water resistant. I'll throw my keys in there. But this outside pouch here, I use a ton. So I got all my standard wrenches. I got metric, and I did start carrying a small level because there's sometimes we need to draw a straight line or see if something is square. So I have had a need for that. And I try not to just carry stuff because I have it, right? I've got the toolbox like everybody else in the garage. The big toolbox has everything in it. But these are things that I'm using on a daily basis, and I have used this backpack, or this tool bag, a ton. This pocket, I put all my sockets, because as I'll show you in a second, and again, kind of the standard, and I have these sockets that are nice that you can pull the piece out just a little bit and really get to some angles. That has come in very handy when you're trying to really condense what you carry. But here's the meat and potatoes. So here's the inside, and I just replaced these. So again, I got this 6 months ago. This is a 6-month review, and my other I literally just put these in a few minutes ago. My other ones were totally black, covered in grease. And so standard pair of pliers, cutters, needle nose, cutters. Got a set of Allen wrenches I've used, crescent wrench, same thing. I just replaced this. The other one's totally black, covered in grease, and I put those in the front. Same thing here. I just replaced these channel locks. My other ones are totally black, covered in grease and dirt. Got a small level, stud finder, but the main thing is this here is my impact wrench, impact gun. And again, it's got a Velcro thing, and you can't just throw it in there. Everything stays organized. It kind of forces you to be organized, which is what I like. And I keep 3 batteries in here. So I've got a big battery, medium-sized battery. There's actually some rocks and some dirt in here from some jobs. And then the small battery. And I'm probably using this, again, majority of the time. And it's nice because I've always got batteries in here. I keep one of these impact guns in the underneath seat in my truck. And that was another thing too. I don't want a big toolbox in the back of my truck. These truck beds are so small these days, these newer trucks. I really want all that space. Has this pouch in here, which is nice. I have all my drill bits. And the nice thing about these drill bits is they are drill bits that go in the impact. So I don't have to carry a separate drill. These have the end and as you can see, I've used them a handful of times already. And it's nice to be able to have drills, to be able to drill, to be able to obviously use the sockets. And then all my little, and then for screwdrivers. So all that stuff's in here, all the different extensions. Got a pen, got an air chalk in there. But it's really nice, keeps everything in here. And this thing is held up. I mean, I have absolutely hammered this tool bag. The zippers all work perfect still. None of them have got caught up or hung up. And then there's another compartment here, another big compartment. You can carry a laptop. I actually carry regular screwdrivers because there is times that you need just plain old Jane. I bought a set of cheap screwdrivers. I was changing a fuel filter. We couldn't get to it and on the excavator. And there's just certain times you need. Got my vest, so you go on commercial job sites, you have to wear a safety vest, and then just a regular, hammer. It's actually a big roofing hammer, but it's one I've had for years. Like I said, those have held up. On the side, there's 2 pouches. I carry a smaller, just a 16-footer, and probably use this 80% of the time. I got a 35-foot tape that's underneath my underneath the seat in the truck. Some tape. This is nice, like we're doing septic jobs. I need to tape up the end of a pipe so dirt doesn't get in there. It's kind of like waterproof tape. But yeah, that is the DeWalt tool bag. Like I said, it's got this nice hard bottom on there, so when you're on a job site and you set it down, it sits up straight. But lots of benefits. Keeps me organized. It's held up great, and I'm super happy with it. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.